It's a rush, time's of the essence. I need you to be spontaneous. Roll up the doja, Henny and cola. Then I'm coming over, cause it's never over. Why everything that's supposed to be bad make me feel so good? Everything they told me not to was exactly what I would.
Hello.
Baby.
How are you? Thank you for watching Red Bar. Consider joining that SCARS Club, huh? We're trying to triple the memberships. redbarradio.net/scars. So, we've got an amazing piece of video, hopefully, and a very funny little story.
What's up? The instructions in the text?
I do the instructions in the text? Let's see. No, I haven't read any of that. Let's see. Oh, I got to log in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
So, Josh Denny had a big flat earth comedy jam this week. Did you see this? Josh Denny was everywhere. He's performing at a flat earth event. You know, he's one of the speakers, in fact. He's one of the paid performances at the Flat Earth Conference. What is it called? Flat Earther?
Solstice Summit.
The Solstice Summit. And tickets to see him, digital tickets. Okay, if you want to view the, what is it called? The Solstice?
Solstice Summit.
Solstice Summit. From True Earther or something like that, or?
TrueEarther.com.
TrueEarther.com. And what they've done is they've allowed you to view this programming from the comfort of your own home for minimum $50 if you have a coupon code from Josh Denny. Josh50. Thank God I remembered Josh50. Otherwise, this would be $100 down the drain. But we've got a very funny story about us trying to watch this live stream. And we've been basically on the edge of our seat since it happened.
Like the entire day yesterday.
So let's show them the...
it should be all in order on
the promo for the event. Okay, so this was it. And this was posted June 23rd. And he says, tomorrow, the True Earth Solstice Virtual Summit. A virtual summit for those who see the changing world and want to be prepared for what is coming. Tickets on sale now, trueearther.com. Use coupon code JOSH50 so you get 50% off. And then it shows this little character of, I mean, this is like that's the best coupon I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Imagine if you were going through the supermarket ads, the Best Buy ads, and you saw that at the bottom. 50% off, including canceled comedian Josh Denny. So not only do you get 50% off, it includes Josh Denny himself.
Unbelievable.
Your awesome lineup Friday and Saturday, June 23rd through 24th.
Now, I think this David Wolf is a bit of a celeb.
Yes, David Wolf, of course.
Of
course, we know him. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Dave Wolf. And
everybody else just gets first name only.
Yeah, look at this. Sean, Jay, Clara, Brandon is going to be there. Austin's going to be there. Jake, Eru.
Eru looks kind of cool.
Santos. Oh. So a lot of these people only have one name, which is really odd because some of these people have two names. Oh, no, that's David and Dawn.
Chris Crum.
Dr. Barr.
Wow, so Josh should be calling out all these other guys for being pussies and being anonymous and not standing up.
Oh, is that what it is? They're anons. So here's Josh Denny. He's their big headliner for the event. So this was on day 2. This was actually the 24th, right? So when you go to their website, here, let's show you this. Do we have a link to the website so we could just show what the front page looks like and all that? Do I have that?
Oh, go to the one that I texted you.
Oh, yes. And we got to log in. That's right. So here's the website that it takes you to.
You can click the main link to go back to.
Yeah, trueearther.com. Here's the summit, the True Earth Solstice Summit. It's not too late. Check out all the videos. But let's go back to that page. Does it have the buying page? Day 2, where you go to buy it?
Maybe because you haven't logged in yet. So maybe if you click.
Well, I don't want to log in because I want to see what they were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Click
selling.
one of the guys. Just
Okay.
click anything below there.
Okay, great.
There we go. And that's what it's.
Choose a product.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go here, and then you go, okay, day 2. Okay, how do I get access to this? So we go here, and it says choose a product. We're still confused. Oh, okay. And then it brings us right down here. You could pay $200 for an annual VIP SME. You could pay $125 for an annual general admission SME. Or you could pay $50 general admission to the solstice.
So obviously we're like,
yeah,
we'll take the $50.
we'll do the 50. So you buy now. Wait, this is different now. Now it's all $50. Remember, you had to enter in the promo code.
Whoa,
before.
they changed.
Yeah, so they
oh my God,
changed
they changed it because we were having so many issues.
I think so.
probably.
So when we went there, it was $100. There was no $50 option. It was $100. Let's see. It was $100. You put the promo code Josh in, it shows you 50. So it changes your card. It goes $50, right? You check out, you check your bank statement, $100. So it will show you that the promo code's applied. It'll say, here's the thing for $100. Do you have a promo code? Yep, I do. Josh 50. You enter it. Shows 50. You get it home. Your bank account, it's missing $100. So I go, uh-oh. And we saw that it was there. I mean, we saw the whole thing. We saw that it said $50. We would have never paid $100.
I mean, we've got the promo code Josh50. That's one of our favorite parts of the coupon.
Yeah. So after paying, it took us right to the event page. And this was the page. So here it is. So we pay $50, which was $100. We check our bank account to see if it went through. This cost $100. So we bought a $100 ticket to day 2. You go to watch the event. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Guys, I thought you were truthers. Why are you using YouTube? So we couldn't believe it. So this was down. Solstice Summit Day 2. This video received a strike and was removed by YouTube. By the end of Monday, all videos will be uploaded.
So we're like, fuck, because we want to watch this for the show.
Yeah, we need to note this out. We need to see it for the show. So this has been down.
So all night last night, and
we've been
this
refreshing.
morning, and Mike was like, is there like a help desk we can ask?
Yes.
We click the help button. It's just a
So look at
Telegram
this.
chat.
So the video's not working. It's down. We just paid $100. So now I'm going, well, I got to get this money back, 50 of it back anyway here. So, regardless of if this video, but there's also no content. So it's $100 and now the flat earthers have my info and I have nothing. Remember, you were given nothing. And they'll just say, by Monday, it'll all be up. So I click the help button, and the help button throws me into a Telegram group chat of all the other customers who are having problems, all talking together in a group to the owner of TrueEarther.com. I've never seen anything like this. Imagine clicking help on your Verizon cell phone bill, and it sends you in a group chat with all the other customers who are there to complain. That's really not a good way. It's not a good strategy to handle customer service.
Everyone in the chat was complaining about how their coupon also didn't work.
Yes. So look.
Did you do a
instantly? This is what I see instantly when I get into the chat. What version of your phone, please, and system? Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. Okay, got it. We will get back to you. So obviously stuff's not working. So I post publicly in the chat under this name Mel B. I gave myself. I'm like, what would a good flat earther name be? Mel B. It's perfect. I go, hi, I just purchased the day 2 event using promo code Josh50. However, I was still charged $100 instead of $50. Also, the video has been taken down by YouTube, so there's nothing to view. Can I please have a refund? Okay, so then I don't hear back from the people who work there, but I do get a message. I do get a message from another guy, another lurker of this group chat. He doesn't work there or anything, Hold on, I'm trying to find my my little combo with him. I can't find the next slide, Jules. What do I do? Oh, here it is. Here he comes. So yeah, that was me saying, hi, let me know before I request a chargeback with my bank.
That's the only way to get anywhere these days.
So then Adam pops in. And again, Adam doesn't work here. He's just also here complaining in the help desk. And he goes, the videos will be up tonight or tomorrow. YouTube removed them. The same thing happened with me and the coupon, and they were able to sort it out already. So the same thing's happening to everyone.
Well, they didn't sort it out if the videos aren't up.
Yeah. The summit was awesome. I say keep your access and enjoy it, and they'll get your coupon code fixed. I go, unfortunately, I only have 50 to spare. Now I've overdrafted and in serious trouble. I figure, you know, flat earthers, you know, who thought they were paying 50, they're getting charged $100. They're not getting the
okay with that.
This is like more of a crazy whirlwind than their whole conspiracy about the flat earth is. I mean, I just can't imagine if you held a flat earth summit and then fucked over all your customers by double charging them, and then there's also no content. Imagine how scared you would be. Oh, well, thank God our audience is made up of, you know,
reasonable guys.
Reasonable flat earthers. Should be easy to get out of this one, especially when the help desk is connected to everybody in sight. There's more here. Let's see. Okay, here's another guy. I'm reporting a billing problem. I used the Jaron 50 code when buying my Solstice ticket. I copied and pasted the code into the web page field. The web page did not seem to acknowledge the code. When the payment was taken from my bank, the full 100 was paid.
And everyone's posted.
And everybody's posting this, how they didn't get it. Now, wait till you see. Finally, the support person, somebody who works there, got back to me. Wait till you see this. You're going to die. You are going to die. Let me find the specific check. Give me a sec. Very, very high.
Fuck, I meant to remind you to log in before we got back from break.
Okay, here it is. Oh, wait, nope. That's the one I just showed you. Let's see. Is this the next slide? Here we go. Hi, this is it. Hi, I just purchased the day 2 event using promo code Josh50. However, you guys saw that message. She replies, I go, could I please have a refund? She replies, sure, the entire thing or the half. And the coupon code works. If you go there now, enter it and hit check, the 50% comes off. Okay. I go, yeah, it showed us that 50 was discounted upon purchase, but the charge on my credit card shows 100. Will the video be up by tonight? If not, I'd like a refund. She goes, they will all be uploaded within the next few hours. The audio may get pushed one more day. And then she says this, it's up to you. I could refund the entire 100, or I could refund half and give credit to Josh Denny.
What?
I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? This is what the woman suggested. Would you like a full refund or half, and I'll give the other half of your payment to Josh Denny? Why the fuck would I want that? Even if I was his biggest fan, why would I want that?
Maybe.
What kind of a suggestion is that? Would you like half of your refund to go to Josh Denny? For what? Why would I want that? I'll read it again. It's up to you. I could refund the entire 100, or I could refund half and give credit to Josh. I was scrambling to get back at my phone. Let's see what I said. Sorry, these are all out of order.
That was the best one, probably.
Yeah. No, but I responded to her. Let's see. I don't have it. Well, I scrambled. I said, no. Please do not refund Josh. If the video, I'll be patient. I'll wait for the video. But I am going to need the other 50 back.
So all fucking night, I'm sitting at the computer refreshing this page that has every flat earth presenter uploaded except Josh.
Yes.
And we're messaging this lady like, hello, we want Josh, please. And she's like, I swear he will be there. I swear it. And up until earlier in the show when I was
we were refreshing all morning. Every 10 minutes, I go, you refresh the page? And she would refresh, no Josh. But the other creators were slowly being added to the page. We refreshed and refreshed and refreshed.
I finally refreshed, and he was there, and here we are.
So here we are. So this happened live while we've been sitting here. It finally came through, and we're going to get to see. I got to log in here. We're going to get to see Josh's contribution to the Flat Earth Conference, something that he's surely been trying to hide from the public. I can't imagine. I heard a little preview of what it is. After Jules,
I just looked at the first frame.
Frame.
Anything at all?
Okay, let's log in and let's see this video that we've been waiting for days. It's gonna save this. Okay,
you go to videos at the top.
Videos. Okay, day 2.
Yeah.
Videos day 2, and then there he is. Look at this page. So all day, it's been like this. We've been refreshing, and then like these 3 would come in. And then we'd refresh a half hour later. These 3 would come in.
But actually, it was completely filled up to right before Josh since last night.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, it's not happening then.
So, yeah. And then we thought maybe Josh isn't allowing them to post the video because it sucked so bad.
Mel B
but I can't believe, here it is. It finally popped up. The last one to pop up after their big removal from YouTube. Canceled comedian Josh Denny.
Now, did you want to read Josh's tweets first? Or
yes. So this was kind of funny here. Here's Josh's former thoughts on Zoom shows, which he is doing tonight at the Flat Earth Conference. The fact that there are agents and managers that are making their clients do Zoom shows so that they can make 10% off of $50 is exactly why this business and your career are better without agents and managers. Your team is destroying your brand for $5. Here's another one. If you think the occult in show business is absurd and out of reach, think of this. It only took comedians 10 days to go from shitting on Zoom shows to all doing them for a few hundred. Imagine what they'd sell for thousands or millions. So, totally against Zoom shows.
Not only is he shitting on Zoom shows, he's shitting on people that change their mind about Zoom shows later.
Which is what he's done now. So he can't even get out of that one. And then he starts ripping on the poor flat earthers. Here's one we found from 2018. I just met a millennial flat earther, and I think it's safe to say we could shut down all of the public schools now. Maybe don't have theories about Earth if you don't know what gravity is. And then he tagged Joe Rogan.
For what?
So Josh was against flat earthers and Zoom comedy.
And that tweet, did you want to see his tweet after the show, or should we save that for after? It's in, it's the link. It's not a screenshot.
Let's see what that is.
This is.
Oh, his current thoughts on Zoom shows. I take back everything I said about Zoom comedy shows. I did one yesterday, and it was actually a blast. Cool people are cool people. And it was a good challenge to the quality of my material.
He's talking about this.
He's talking about this. But you decided to do it before you did it and realized it was cool. So you still went back on
but don't worry, he already shit on people that change their minds on doing Zoom shows for money.
Get access. Oh, is it going to work? Let's see. Oh, my God. Should we watch the vid?
Yep. Here
it is. This is what we've been waiting for. We're going to set it
And again, we have not seen this.
We don't know what's to come. That's a possibility, too. This could be the best comedy we've ever seen. All right, let's see what happens here. Josh Denny's Summer Solstice. Cheers to that, guys. Have one with me. Uh-oh.
Tinny theme song. Very tinny.
So it's some kind of opening. Looks like a bunch of Pringles. For Josh. Is this a countdown? SS. The True Earth Solstice Summit by Josh Denny. And it's funny because it's a True Earth Solstice Summit.
I am embarrassed because I have prepared only 45 minutes of round Earth material, and I think I have not read the room properly.
I probably didn't talk to you. I didn't make it clear.
My entire act is about.
Oh my God! It opens with Denny sitting in his kitchenette, sitting. Just talking to the audience here at the solstice, right from his desk as if he's doing like a Q&A on Reddit.
And the dude abides.
And the dude abides. Look at that. He's got a big poster of the dude. Josh is basically better than the dude, of course.
The dude is like cheersing him and tipping his hat to him.
The movie was basically a movie about Josh's life. That's how similar he is to the dude, of course. That's how Josh sees himself. And he's right. Okay, so here he is, and he's opening up, and it's 45 minutes long that he's going to talk to the camera like this.
Can we pause to read the little blurb they gave?
Yeah, there was a blurb. Let's see that. It was just.
I am embarrassed.
Okay, it says Josh Denny has spent the last.
Lowercase Denny.
Wow. Yes, they did actually lowercase him. Josh Denny has spent the last decade traveling the country, enjoying a passionate love affair with food and serving up heaping portions of funny as a stand-up comedian. Lifelong trip across our nation has armed him with a vast knowledge of what makes you smile, whether it be with a clever comedic observation or dropping knowledge on the best eats in the country. That is not what he... Remember, his Food Network show was called Ginormous Food. He went to 6 places in Baltimore and tried their novelty giant plate of pasta or giant pizza.
I don't know. He
doesn't know anything about food. He doesn't travel the country enjoying a love affair. Josh has ordered from almost every DoorDash restaurant and has gotten out of paying for over 85% of orders by pretending the food was missing or reporting it eaten by the driver. He knows a lot about food. Josh Denny has spent the last decade traveling and you know Josh sent that to them. He wrote it himself. Okay, let's see what he does. Obviously, we can't watch it all, but let's see what he says.
Because I have prepared only 45 minutes of round Earth material, and
remember, this is supposed to be stand-up.
Read the room properly.
Right? I probably didn't talk to you. I didn't make it clear.
My entire.
I'm sorry to interrupt again, but if you're a fan of Red Bar, maybe you've been here for Denny's tweets over the past year, and he's been telling us he can kill Mark Maron, George Carlin.
Yeah, he literally tweets stuff like hands down, pound for pound. I'm fun. He says this. I'm funnier than any comic living today. Put my special up against any special, and you'll be blown away. He says this.
Just keep that in mind.
Like, I can't even believe he says that.
And that's not a lie. Xander will post the links in the chat of proof.
It's crazy. We really need to make a coffee table book out of his tweets. It's that good. And for a network to not pull a series from this
book of Kim Kardashian's selfie book called Selfish. But it's just Denny's tweet.
That could be a great item. Would you guys buy a book that we write called Selfish based on his tweets? He's no stranger to the courtroom. All right, let's see what he does.
Act is about how the earth is round and everything the government tells us is the gospel. I don't know if you guys realize that they're right about everything.
So it sounds like there's somebody else on the call laughing. So is he going to like be the one audience member, but then everybody else gets a virtual version of that?
Maybe there's a full audience and only one guy's laughing.
Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's pretend there are 200 clients on Zoom that he is Zooming to. Yes. I didn't think of that. Of course. Yeah. That's what it is, right? You buy tickets to the event and then you're in the Zoom call with him.
I have no idea.
Well, let's pretend it is.
Yeah.
Because you could hear somebody responding.
I have never done a Zoom show before, and I've definitely never done one of these before for cool people like you. So I'm excited to.
Cool people? Who does he think they are? Does he think flat earthers are 2-year-olds? I just love performing for cool people like you, the flat earthers. I come in peace. You are cool people. Not like the media describes you to be. You're actually very safe and cool. That's nutty to say. Imagine if somebody came up to you, like a children's clown talks to a group like that. Bunch of cool kids like yourselves. How do you fall for that? If somebody said that to me, I'd go, whoa, 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 you don't even know me, and I'm not cool.
You get in. I'm hoping that the free-flowing ideas
Xander just posted one. Some guy was responding to something he said, saying, if he tweets shit like this, imagine how funny he is on stage. And Josh says, if any of you Twitter dorks knew how funny I actually am on stage, you'd take your career behind a barn and shoot it. I'd put my current act up against any living comedian on this planet.
Wow. And this is what he's not kidding. This isn't a character that he does of an ass. Okay, so here is that stand-up we've been dying to hear, and this is so important because we haven't heard any of his new act. You know, the only times we've seen him is the bar show that the spy went to, the conservative convention that he was booked for, that the spy went to and filmed.
Do we have any guesses of what jokes he might do? Is he going to do his going back in time to kill Hitler?
Kill Hitler.
Joke?
Will he do that one? And remember, these jokes that we've caught him doing at the last two events via spy, they were all jokes that he wrote in 2013. I mean, these are jokes that he's been doing since he started comedy, the same jokes. So will he be doing those same jokes that he came up with when he started comedy 15 years ago? Here we go.
Translates to comedy as well, because if you have boundaries, I'm going to violate them in the next 45 minutes. So I'm excited, and we'll be controversial, right? Like, I have my own conspiracy theories about things, or wild theories about things, unpopular opinions, if you will. Like, I'll give you this. Like, I don't care. I know this is unpopular. I don't care if you are what you think about Leah Thomas, what you think about Riley Gaines. I actually am in favor of the diversity and inclusion and the fact that we're allowing transgender participation now in school shootings. I think it is. Are you?
This is his stand-up, right? This isn't a podcast we're listening to. He's literally delivering his stand-up material while sitting down and looking down.
Hey, babe. I didn't like that one. Rick Glassman.
Is Rick Glassman, of course, yeah. I didn't like that one.
On Rick Glassman's podcast, Mark Norman made a joke about the trans shooter.
Yes.
He just went, well, how about that trans shooter? And then Rick Glassman was like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't like that one.
Not a big fan of that. Okay, so here he is. This is my dream. Josh doing stand-up to the camera, his current act.
Now in school shootings. I think it is. Are you guys muted? I can't hear any just going to be performing.
Are you muted? I can't hear any laugh. And then he couldn't say it. He couldn't say, I can't hear any laughter, because that... Are you guys muted? I can't hear any laughter. And he cut himself off because you can't... As a comedian, I don't think you're allowed to say that. What's wrong with this place? Is my ears broken? I can't hear any laughter.
If they were doing a hack SNL sketch about doing Zoom shows, that's what would happen. Would say.
All right, I got to hear that again.
It is. Are you guys muted? I can't hear any just going to be performing.
Do you want us to? I can have some people open up some.
Yeah. I'm just going to be performing to no laughs. And then some nerd chimes in from the solstice. Remember?
This guy's
which I'm not on board with.
He's right at the ice wall.
Yeah.
I can't hear any just going to be performing.
Do you want us to? I can have some people open up some mics if you don't mind.
Let me hear him.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna now, guys.
Like to do comedy for.
We need to know how. If you guys could find out how much he was paid for this, maybe ask the other creators that were on how much they got paid. Because they're so stupid, they'll tell you.
Just pretend you're a flat earther too, and they'll tell you everything.
Go to this flat Earth summit, find another creator. There's like 20 of these dummies, and be like, "Hey man, how much does that?" They'll like want to brag, so they'll be like, "Dude, it was pretty good. It was like $60 for day one, and then with the coupon code, you'd get like $5. They'd throw you $5 for each guy that came out, so it's not bad. Please get that information for me. I'll give you $100.
Or silence, yes.
Well, how about this? So we've had Alex Steiner, we had Owen Benjamin, and they both requested not to have people mics open.
Well, that's because they're piano men who are set to output, and I don't have my instruments are all for show.
So, guys, I'm going to open up the.
Oh, he just said because Owen Benjamin was on this as well, my buddy.
The last Flat Earth Summit they had both Owen Benjamin and Sam Tripoli. Wow. But I think that they were doing like talks, not comedy.
So Owen Benjamin was on this, and Denny threw a little diss. Tell Owen that Denny's dissing him to the Flat Earth community.
Which is his home.
And you don't diss a fellow creator on stage. I mean, Owen's working this event. That would be like if Slipknot dissed Machine Gun Kelly at Coachella. You don't diss the other performers on the bill. You hear this? Owen, you hear what he's saying about you, my buddy Benjamin?
This is the same as what Peng Dang did to Tony.
Yes.
Set to output, and I don't have my instruments are all for show.
So, guys, I'm going to open up the mics. Please put yourself on mute. Do not unmute yourself unless you are listening carefully and only laughing. We don't want to hear background noise. We don't want to hear your kids.
And why would anyone want to attend this? People paid money for this. There's obviously $100. Everybody got scammed for $100 for this. Minimum.
They cannot afford
That's if they didn't do VIP.
$100 for these people is like a meal for every day for 2 weeks.
True Earthers don't have any money. You would think they'd be very upset about it. No, I think they like paying $100. Makes them feel like they're going to an important business meeting. They don't realize that that's like that almost legitimizes it to them that it's 100 and not 10. And they think they're supporting like some flat Earth venture. Okay, let's hear.
If that's you, just keep your mic off. There's enough of us in here that if only the people watching, willing to laugh, turn your mics. I'm going to open it up for everyone to unmute. Go ahead. You're all good.
Nice. That's always a good say. Where were they? Yes, the transgender. Yeah. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. It was bittersweet at first when school shootings started to include transgender people, because as a straight white dude, that's been our shit for the last 25 years. Okay. Like going back to comedy, that's kind of been our,
They think they have to laugh now. So now you got all these Zoomers going, ah ha ha, ah ha ha. Did you get that? Ah ha ha. Oh ho ho. It's almost better without the laughs. The laughs make it worse for Denny. Look at that, Denny. Mike's dead. That's the same face.
Like the thumbnail of
the last thing to be diversified, right? I was like, they're not recasting Columbine with black dudes anytime.
Dude, you said no one's laughing. That's such bullshit. You could clearly hear two people laughing. You guys are such frauds.
We did Denny dirty.
There are clearly two people laughing in the Zoom call.
Someone tweeted to Denny and was like, Denny, you have to go on Redbar. I'll pay you $1,000. And then he was like, the only way I'll go on Redbar is if he writes a written apology and reads it on air about how he's harassed and bullied me for years.
My old bitch.
Oh, and he was like, and he has to do a naked spin.
My old joke. That's not even funny to me anymore. Isn't it weird? Why did he do that purposely, or do you think Denny has just listened to so much coverage of himself that he's become influenced by the show?
But I forgot my point was everyone in the comments was going, okay, what were the lies? List the lies Mike told about you.
Yeah.
Every person was saying that, and he couldn't think of any, unfortunately.
Okay, let's see some more of his stand-up here. I can't believe he does this for 45 minutes. We're going to have to jump to the middle to see how it's going. I think it must be going good if you could do 45 minutes.
I'm soon. They'd have to go to school for that to happen.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but you know, the thing I like about
that is all it takes for him to actually get pleasure.
He's vibing.
Like the two guys, basically the instructor of the call goes, "Okay, guys, unmute yourselves and laugh after he tells a joke so that it feels like a comedy show." And then he told his joke, and they go, ha, 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 ha. And then Denny starts actually going, damn, this is pretty fucking good. I'm killing. I'm pretty amazing. That's what's happening. He's eating up even the instructed 2 people fake over Zoom laugh.
About biological women shooting up schools now, right? Is because if we're going to have transgender inclusion, let's do it where it will do the least amount of damage, right? I mean, they say if you want something done right, do it yourself. If you want it done shitty and half-assed, do it they themselves, right? I just imagine the chick sitting in the car. Imagine the death toll if she didn't sit in the car for 2 hours beforehand, rewriting and rethinking the suicide note. Oh my God, if I don't mention this person, they're going to be mad at me. She's fucking around with the gun. Like,
I always imagine the Zoom comedy shows, they have to set up a curtain.
That's what I thought,
and
too.
They have to get, like, you know, like a hanger or something.
I thought Zoom comedy meant that you were standing doing your comedy, but they were filming you instead of being there.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I didn't think you could just chill at your kitchen, laying back in a desk.
How do I do this? Siri, text my dad and ask him how to work the gun.
Light laughs. That was one guy.
Siri, how do you do a school shooting? I think nobody's phone is sitting next to the computer right now.
And what are these flat earthers like eating popcorn going, this is good? How are they enjoying this? Just because they like flat earth doesn't mean, well, I guess it does mean this. You could sell them this. That's what a flat earther is made of. He'll watch this. He'll pay $50 to watch this on Zoom. That's nuts.
And the funniest part is now trans people are worried that this is going to make them a target. Like they're worried that after this school shooting, the trans people are going to be targeted for violence. But here's my question. What are we going to do to you that's worse than what you want to do to you? You know what I mean? Like, you
I'm so sorry, Robin.
Off just to be yourself. I mean, they don't even do that in Iran. They're like, listen, bro, we throw gay off building. We you know, fight women in streets, but, you know, shave off a little bit of clitoris, but we're not barbarian. Cut off teeth. We don't do this.
Oh my God. Like you just,
I mean,
this is amazing. And there's so much of it. Look how much we have.
I mean, even if we pause this, I'm watching this whole
This was
ass
so
thing tonight.
we better rip it. You better rip it before he tells the flat earth community that we're playing it on the show. We better rip it because he's going to go run into them. Oh, they're trying to harass me.
I mean,
flat
these flat earthers get harassed all fucking
And
day.
by the way, everybody show the flat earth community what he said about flat earthers on Twitter. How he despises them.
He actually wanted to go on Joe Rogan to embarrass you guys.
Yeah, he was going to go on Rogan to shut you down. All right, let's hear another joke.
I mean, what do they imagine is going to happen, right? Like, you just trans person's walking home from work and car full of good old boys pulls up behind, is like, hey, boy, looks like you forgot your dick, right? And they just all get out of the truck and hold her down.
You know what we should have done? We should have had a mannequin and iPad with just his face and then cut to the stage and had him performing stand-up, standing up with an iPad face.
Yes,
that would have been so nice for that. Yes.
And sew a penis back on her like it's Peter Pan's fucking shadow. Hold on a second. My Siri's trying to build a bomb right now.
There's no good way to transition between these jokes. I love that. So after the joke ends, he just
has to go. He's doing way too
I don't know.
much
I don't have a problem. Listen,
self-laughing.
I don't have a problem with trans people. I'll identify. I'll call you whatever you want to be called. Whatever pronoun you want, whatever name you want to go by, I'll acknowledge it as long as you can stay in that character while you're being tased. Like, I don't know if you guys are enjoying Pride the way that I enjoy Pride, but right now, pull up in another window on YouTube, gay or trans person being.
I didn't know necessarily that flat earthers were like down with the trans group of people.
I thought
he just assumed they were like conservative and into all the gimmicks from this year. I guess they are. They love it. They hate the trans people, the flat earthers. I can't believe it. What a backstab feeling to those
flat
trans
earthers
people.
would be on the side of trans
Yes,
people.
doing something nutty, doing something so twisted. You guys are the same.
Tased. It's the most hilarious thing you will ever see in your life because it is the ultimate gender confirmation. Fuck the surgery.
Plus, weren't flat earthers treated like shit by most people when they
should have
came
some
out?
empathy.
Flat earthers get treated basically like trans people do. So you would think that they would be on that side, but no, they love it. They love hate comedy.
If you can stay in character while you're being tased, that's fine. Because I'll see smoking hot chicks, right? Getting tased, and then you realize very quickly they're not the droids you were looking for. They're just like, get away from me, fuck you pigs, we don't want cops at Pride. And then they get tased and they're like, get off me, dude. You're like, nice try, sir. Okay, but if you can
really
stay in character and get tased and just
how much money could this be worth to do? How much money would it take for you to do this?
Close your eyes right now, everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Bring yourself to your apartment and imagine you have to do an hour of stand-up
Sitting down
screen. Like, just
to
put
flat
yourself
earthers. Like, how much would the paycheck need to be for you to do
I'm
it?
in front of my computer right now. It's really easy to imagine that you're there and you're doing your set. For one guy going,
And he's actually doing it. And look how fucking creepy he's looking at me.
I know he keeps.
I mean, this
right
is
at me.
this is big. This is virtual. This is augmented reality to me. To be looked at. I mean, look at this motherfucker's face. That face is so poot.
Seeing that,
Look at this fucking poot.
he is doing poot right there.
I mean, that is the cringiest look I've ever seen. If I just got this image for $50 to $100, it would be worth it.
Okay, he's like,
Look at this fucking idiot's head. I gotta hear more.
wait, I'm.
Oh, and you
sending
could really zoom in because he's not going
sending you
anywhere.
poot if you want to compare.
Yeah, let's see some poot here.
Oh yeah, there's no angle switching here.
No. So we could zoom in nicely. See some poot.
Very.
Look at this. Yeah, it's a similar type of face where you're caught pooting out. That's Demi Lovato, by the way. And she was attacked for decades because they caught her in this photo looking so fucking stupid. So it is a thing. It's a mainstream thing. And you were caught doing the same type of fucking poot-ass expression. Look at your lips. Look at your look at your headphones. Look at your mustache. Holy fuck. All right, let's hear some more. And we could get in on that face and we could really watch. How's that?
Like, but it's okay. I tip my hat. I will call you whatever you want to be called. I don't get the surgery thing. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't you be good enough
Is he reading?
that I have half your cock in my mouth before I even suspect you're a lady or not a lady? Fuck, I fucked that up.
Oh, stand up! Stand up! He's doing stand up, folks. Oh, man, that one was brutal. He fucked up the joke. How do you fuck it up? You're sitting down.
Mouth before I even suspect you're a lady or not a lady. Fuck, I fucked that up. Like, that should be the trick, right? I mean, I if I get down there and I see something chopped up worse than my cooking, that's not going to work for me. We have.
I thought you were a great
guys
cook.
This is good.
You always tell people you're a great cook. What
your
kind of lie
cooking
is this?
Bad. Also, did he just say, "What do we have"?
What do we have? What do we have?
And he's reading off of a big notepad. On
And
his
he's
desk,
really
by the way.
trying to
He's, like,
feature this. He
glancing
thinks if he
down.
features this, we're going to go, I love that movie. This image I'm seeing rules. He thinks we're going to get tricked into being like, well, I love this, and it's most of the frame, so I must love all of this.
Before, this was like a pin board that was like overdue bill.
Yes.
And then right when it's time to do a stand-up show, he pulls down.
He pulls
the
down,
curtain
yeah,
dude
it's-
to hide.
It's like a studio, how they have rolls of different color to drop down.
His
He has one of the dude. And where do you buy this? Etsy? Is this some Etsy art?
Is the dude getting bigger since last time we saw him?
It does look like it's expanding. Yeah.
Like next time we see him, the
Yeah,
dude
it's gonna
is gonna be the
be-
whole wall.
yeah, it's
and,
gonna be more
heading
like
into the other
this.
room.
Okay, let's see what he does next. He already fucked up a joke.
Be the trick, right? I mean, I if I get down there and I see something chopped up worse than my cooking, that's not going to work for me. What do we have? You guys have this is good. This is fun. I hear one dude laugh and everybody else is Googling trans person gets taped. And the trick is they're all on TikTok and Instagram. That's where I fooled you. My favorite part about Pride Month, though, is the advertising. There's been no shortage of that. They also did it during the pandemic, too. It was really annoying. Like, remember all the pandemic commercials? They were like, we know it's been a hard few months. And then these hard, trying times. And now you, too, can be hard with Blue Chew, right? Dick for your gum. I fucked that up, too. Gum for your dick.
Oh, when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move.
Come on, man.
This is nuts.
You're reading.
If any of you actually saw my comedy, you would know that not since George Carlin, I am the...
Do you still have that open? Because I almost feel like between every joke,
Yeah, why don't you pull it open and we could. This is great. We're only 7 minutes into 49 minutes.
They also did it during the pandemic, too. It was really annoying. Like, remember all the pandemic commercials? They were like, we know it's been a hard few months. And then these hard, trying times. And now you, too, can be hard with Blue Chew, right? Dick for your gum. I fucked that up, too. Gum for your dick. Whatever. You get it. If you don't know what Blue Chew is, it's a gum. You chew it. It makes your dick hard. We had something like it back in the day. It was called Pussy.
It's not a gum. What an idiot. So he's not even getting hard. He just admitted it. He never gets boners. He's never used Blue Chew, actually. So this guy doesn't even get boners. Blue Chew is just like a little tab.
It's a pill.
It's a pill that you chew. It's not a gum. Okay.
Look at him. That is... Sometimes he goes into like
Look
really
at this face.
Poor.
Yes, this looks like a poor retard.
Did we show that picture of him with Ryan Katsu at Whataburger?
Yeah, I
Because
think
in
so.
that picture,
Oh yeah, he looks really disgusting and poor.
He's giving poor.
Fuck, this guy's got $60.
Oh, Jeannie, if I found out that you reimbursed Josh my $50,
If you give Josh
on
that
site.
50. Okay, let's see what he says next.
See, do you guys remember that? You can chew that. It would make your dick nice and hard. They also had ones that were like, there's never been a time more important to be a good neighbor. So here at State Farm, we know what it's like to be a good neighbor and be a good neighbor and stay fucking home and get your 47 shots. But my favorite one for the entire pandemic was when Victoria's Secret just came out of nowhere and was like, hey, have you guys ever thought about fucking a retarded chick? You remember that? Somebody out there remembers that. Yeah, it was my favorite one. The first ever Victoria's Secret angel with Down syndrome.
This is an old one.
This is an old bit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Heard it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to be honest with you guys. She'd be the third hottest chick I ever had sex with in my life. She's pretty good looking, right? If you don't know, go check her out, dude. She's, first of all, the rack, top notch. I didn't know that was possible. You know, those things are fantastic and they're real, I think, right? Like they're definitely the nicest part of the package. Then you go up a little bit.
That's the thing. All these guys who hate trans people will be instantly fooled when they get a nice implant done. It could be like it's a guy, first of all. So it is a guy. I was going to say it could be like if a guy got implants and that's what's actually happening. These guys who hate trans people, as soon as a tranny gets like a nice set of tits, it's like they totally forget that that's their main enemy, and they're like, "I'd fuck her."
On Twitter, there was some guy that was like that. There was a trans person who like flashed the crowd at the White House Pride, and then all of the guys who were on Twitter all day fighting against trans rights were like, "Actually, they're like those tits were nice."
Yeah. In all fairness, she has a nice rack, and it's like she. Rack? Those are balls. It's a man. It's a man.
Then we start getting all transphobic.
Yeah. Well, it's like, come on, you cannot be attracted to a tranny. Okay.
To the face, and there's the tell. But the worst part is the feet. I don't know. I did not know this was a thing. Maybe you work with special needs and you know about this, but the feet are fucked up. I mean, it should be called "Don't Look Down" syndrome. You know what I mean? Like she will not be in any Tarantino films anytime soon. I can promise you that, right? I don't know. I mean, they're look, Google them. This is the cool thing about you guys being in front of your computers. You can fact check all of this, and I know fact checking is definitely your thing.
Oh. He's delivering these beautifully.
Let's be honest. If we're looking at those feet, they look retarded.
He pre-wrote that line too.
Of course.
The fact checking is your thing. That's why he's reading. Because fact checking is your thing. Ha 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 ha. Here is my next joke.
If we're being 100% truthful, that's definitely where it sort of settles in, right? But when I saw that, I was like, dude, I'm in. She's hot enough for me. I was all about it, but I did not know, and some of you might know this or might not know this. I didn't know this. I didn't know, is it legal to fuck retarded people? Because like I've been putting up with regular women and their shit for 30 fucking years. You know what I mean? If I knew that I could play the game on easy mode and just breeze through story mode, I'd be great.
Oh,
Oh my God. Their mics are on.
What's that?
Their mics are on. Denny,
Yeah,
by the
their
way.
mics are on. There is no sounds really.
Just while you're paused, can I read another Denny tweet from March 5th?
Yeah, sure.
Watching Chris Rock last night, someone I idolized in the 90s, going through the motions of delivering weak, out-of-touch buzzword blabber was all the motivation I needed to get a special shot this year. My opening bit is funnier than anything in that hour.
Wow. And we just heard his opening bits funnier than anything Chris Rock has ever done. Okay, let's just jump ahead. That's only 10 minutes in. Let's jump to the 20-minute mark.
Wait, I feel like at that part he was about to say something.
Okay, let's see.
Comments coming in. Okay, you guys are great. This is a great thing for a Zoom audience. That's good. I took one for the team. I've been canceled. If you know who I am or you know anything about me, you know I've said everything you're not supposed to say on the internet. So I Googled it. I was like, is it legal to fuck a retarded chick? And here's the shocking thing is that there's not really an answer. You know what I mean? Like if you fuck someone retarded and you're not retarded, also, by the way, good luck proving I'm not retarded. Okay. Like I'm not a great actor. If you saw my Food Network show, but
all his bits, he always fantasizes about being in court and good luck proving this. All right, let's jump ahead here. Let's just see the middle. Here's
45 minutes.
Here's 20 minutes. Let's see where he's at. 20 minutes.
So hilarious when you said jerk off the statue and the cake comes out.
So now it's a convo? Wait, now he's just having a convo with the flat earth community?
Go back 2 seconds.
Yeah, so how does this? Because it seems like they've all just kind of started talking now. So we got to see where Josh's stand-up ends and it just becomes a combo.
Where's the prepucio? The Food Network man told me it would be down here.
Shit.
Where are we? Are you guys still good? I just imagine dudes like, do I mute this and masturbate or do I on? I've always loved the idea of being split screened with pornography, so that's exciting.
Somebody did ask for your address, though, by the way, in the chat.
Does somebody ask for my street address? Are they
just now? We just caught that? Somebody put his address in the chat? We didn't even have a connection to this thing.
They said someone asked for your address.
Oh, asked for the address. Okay.
Somebody did ask for your address, though, by the way, in the chat there.
Does somebody ask for my street address? Are they sending me McDonald's or
I think so.
Are they coming to my house to murder me? That's the question. Actually, I don't care if the second one's true. Just bring the McDonald's. That's how I'll go out.
Bro, that was so hilarious when you said jerk off the statue and the cake comes out.
Yeah, no, that's not a joke. That's how you get in. I mean, listen, I'm not one of the not one of the elites, but I know some people who know some people. So, not that I could get you a reservation there, but
damn it, man.
You guys are cool, man. What else we got? Talking about race. Yeah. That's a big topic these days, right? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Race, that's a big topic these days, right?
Race, anybody race out there?
You know how we still have racism in this country. I don't understand why black people and white people can't come together over the things that they both love and enjoy, like sports or shooting innocent unarmed black people. You know what I mean? Like it's a very... seems like something that everyone's doing. I don't understand why we can't do it together. It's fun. I like talking about race. People always all the time like, you can't talk about race. You're a straight white dude. I'm a ginger. Okay, like
his oldest bit in the book.
A minority anymore.
This is like his first bit, the ginger bit that he's doing now.
Oh, is it?
Which is still in his current stand-up.
Ginger American.
Let's see.
We're almost fucking extinct. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, flip on Nat Geo sometime. They'll be like, we hope you enjoyed our
Cinnamon American.
Endangered panda. Up next, we're going to talk about red-headed white people.
I think this was on social hand grenades. Or was that verbally vicious?
Right in our office, right when you walk in the front door, there's a little red table to sit at and have a cocktail. And then right in the middle of the table on a stand is Josh Denny's verbally vicious sign.
Yep, signed. We've got an autographed copy of one of his comedy DVDs. We got to play that one day. But yes, when you first walk into the offices, you're welcomed with Josh Denny's signed verbally vicious DVD.
There's only 15 of them left in the whole world. It's like me, Louis C.K., Amy Adams, right? And Amy Adams not even a real ginger, right? That's a fucking dye job, or as I call it, the ginger blackface. Might have passed in the Shakespeare
all
times,
very old
but
material.
I won't fucking let it slide. That, and I don't like when people drop the G-bomb around me either. And I know you guys are like, Josh, what's wrong with saying the word ginger? You fucking say it to each other, but it's different when we say it to each other.
Ginger.
Like when we say it to each other, we say ginger. You know what I mean? Like y'all say it with the hard ER, very racist. Okay, takes us back to a dark place. Right? Like it's in a song.
I can't believe he's still doing that. This is his material.
I gotta hear Cinnamon American.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
You can sing it. Like if Nicki Minaj is dropping bars and she's like, "Look at all the gingers eating Lucky Charms and shit," then you can do it. But like if it's if you're just watching this at home and enjoying it, then you're trying to tell your wife later, like, dude, that was one ginger. You forget to mute your shit. With your discomfort about being caught using the word. And you're like, dude, I'm not racist. I got like a bunch of ginger friends. Some of my cousins are fucking half ginger, dog. All right. I know about the truck, bro, fucking potato famine. I wear sunscreen inside. I'm wearing it right now. Potato famine.
Oh, he's eating the last.
It's a teachable moment, though. We prefer the term cinnamon American.
Yes. Cinnamon American. There it was. Let's hear that one more time.
I mean, listen, it's a teachable moment, though. We prefer the term cinnamon American. Doesn't matter if you're born in cinema, emigrated here. It's about our history and our heritage.
That's his machine. Wow. Okay, so proof that these are old jokes.
I mean, this is painful.
Let's go to 30 minutes, see where he's at.
Would be meeting the Avengers, you know, and watching them try to lift the hammer one after another. And he's like, oh, thank God it's not the green guy. I got green guys live next to me and they always with the yelling and the hip hop.
The Hitler stuff. Hitler time machine.
I always think it's funny when people talk about time traveling to kill Hitler. You know what I mean? I was like,
I go, it's the Hitler stuff.
Isn't
Hitler
that
time
what
machine.
I said at the very beginning that there's no way he gets through this without his.
So these are all decades old Denny jokes, which probably have been done by several other human beings throughout history. And I can't believe that this is the material that he's still going around bragging about.
I mean, if there were, you said that you were in the mood to do a drug this week.
Yeah.
If there was a way to bottle and sip just the feeling that he feels about himself, just to try it for 1 hour.
To see how awesome it would feel if you were Denny and believed all the stuff you say about yourself. How amazing that must feel.
I would pay any price.
Okay, let's skip ahead now to 40 minutes. Let's see what he's doing at 40 minutes.
Hey, do you ever perform in or around the Atlanta area?
Renee.
You know, we're working on doing the End Racism tour. I do a tour with Gavin McInnes and Anthony Cumia.
This isn't stand-up.
Most canceled people.
And then he'll say, yeah, I did a tight 45, all new stuff, killed it.
Remind me to show you a clip of Cumia doing stand-up after this.
Okay, great.
Comedy. So we just did Austin, Texas. We have some dates coming up for the rest of the year. We're in 2 cities in Florida, Tampa and Boca Raton in July. And then in August, my 40th birthday show is
that's the one to go to.
August 18th in Baltimore. Then we're doing Vegas for West Fest September 9th.
Fest.
And then we have Dallas a weekend in October. That's the 10/20 and 10/21. We're doing shows both of those nights.
This is the middle of your act.
Atlanta. It might be Greenville, South Carolina. I don't know if you guys know Cumia, but that's where he lives now. So we might do kind of like a home show for him.
Jesus, why?
In that area. We definitely want to add Nashville and Ohio, and maybe something in Colorado, maybe like Colorado Springs. So those are probably the 3 other cities I'm working on for the rest of the year. By the way, if any of you guys know venues that would want to have us in.
By the way, if anyone knows of a venue to have these shows I'm thinking of doing. Have you ever heard this? During the comedian stand-up, he starts promoting his gigs, but then adding, if any of you know venues in the cities that I just said I'd be at, let me know, because we need venues for all these gigs coming up. That's pretty nuts. He's taking advice from flat earthers. Imagine if that's how we ran Red Bar. For show prep, yeah, we just go into the flat earth chat and ask them if they've got any.
That they know is in the middle of a field where there's 2 cards with pinholes that they're trying to match up.
Why would you want to go where they think is okay? All right, let's hear some more.
For the rest of the year. By the way, if any of you guys know venues that would want to have us in Ohio or Nashville specifically, shoot me a DM or an email or something and let's talk, because those are cities that have been kind of tricky to book shows in.
Real tricky.
People aren't worried about getting protested by Antifa.
All right. If you're Josh, if you're ever lacking for some excitement next time you're with Anthony, just tell him Flat Earth Dave says hello.
Oh, okay. I will remember that. I'll write it down. Flat Earth Dave says hello.
You're hanging out with Flat Earth.
Happy 40th birthday, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. It's 2 months away, and
he's found his tribe.
I mean,
you made some new friends, huh, Denny?
You know why he had such a blast
Happy 40th birthday, the comedian that was hired for the solstice.
He's getting ripped on Twitter 24 hours a day. He thinks that he has some new friends in Cumia and Gavin, but when he's there, he kind of knows that they're talking about him behind his back and they're using
They count him out.
He knows, he can tell, and then he comes to this warm flat
he's the king of the flat
environment.
earthers.
They're like, oh my God, you're so funny. We love your race material. And he's feeling like pretty good right now. These guys might be
these guys are
bros.
some cool people. All right, let's see how he gets out of this. Only a few minutes left of Denny's 45-minute performance.
The way I eat, I might not make it. So I'm hoping to at least break Patrice O'Neal's record of 43 as a big old fat piece of shit.
Oil boy.
Yeah, so do you think that comedy will ever like come back? I mean, clearly they're trying to kill it, right? Like the funniest.
So he didn't do 45 minutes of stand-up. It seems like the stand-up's ended.
And comedy's back. Have you seen Matt Rife?
Comedy's huge.
Or what you're like taboo, if you want to call it that. Like, do you think it'll actually come back?
It never went away. The only place it went away was in the entertainment industry. And that's because they're in this sort of Olympics of who the better people are. And it's while they're all draining adrenochrome from fucking children. So
you're pandering to the conspiracy-minded right now?
Fuck, man.
You believe in the adrenochrome now?
Josh, I think you could just kind of be yourself with these guys and they wouldn't even mind.
I know. You don't have to pander to every chameleonize to every group of people you're around. That's crazy. They would like you just for being a fat idiot. Uber driver. They would like you if you were an Uber driver.
You don't have to pretend you're somebody you're not around these guys.
Right.
You know, that's the reason is they have to admit this. We're so much better people than you because they're doing horrific shit behind closed doors, and some of which is already like public with the Weinstein shit and the, what was the other big one? Epstein. I mean, how many celebrities are on that list? So it's like, of course they're gonna virtue signal with content and everything else. But if you go to live comedy shows, man, people crave the kind of stuff that I do and Anthony does and Gavin does. You know, and our shows are people that are just dying for it. So it is bad. It never really left, but it's coming back, and the way it's coming back is live. I mean, I really think
it didn't leave. It is back.
Yeah.
Comedy is back.
And you got to get it back too. You're on a mission for that too, so don't forget.
Maybe comedians should stop putting out specials and literally say, if you want to see the special, buy a ticket.
I am hereby deeming this your special. We just showed Josh Denny's special. It's out. I mean, these are the bits.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I have a Yonder bag opener. I was able to get video of his special. There it is, folks. Better than Carlin, huh?
Should we see how it wraps up?
Yeah, let's see how this wraps up. So let's go right towards the end here and see how he gets out.
Dude, he's a fucking wild man. We had him show up in Dallas last year unannounced, and the crowd went apeshit for him. And he just...
A little... Oh, wait.
Introduce...
Period. Who's literally taking the most risk and doing something that's super unique. Like, he's the closest thing to, you know, if Gavin and Anthony and I are the Lenny Bruces trying not to get arrested and shut down by government officials doing stand-up, then Alex is definitely the Andy Kaufman.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Josh.
Alex Stein or Alex?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Alex Stein, I don't know if you really listen to the show or if you're just like, oh, I love Red Bar. If you really listen, you got to choose between us and Denny.
Yes, please. I mean, you cannot be friends with Denny, I'm telling you. Trust Red Bar. You got to trust Red Bar, Alex. We would never steer you in the wrong direction.
Know what? You don't even have to turn on cOmEdiAn Gavin.
No, just Denny. You've got to put your back to this guy. Thank you, Alex. All right, let's see how he gets out.
Kaufman.
Well, thank you, Josh. We appreciate it so much. That was fun.
Thank you, guys. It was a blast. I enjoyed it more than I ever realized I would. So it's been fun. Nice to e-meet all of you guys too.
Comedians, we're always looking for someone to come make us laugh at the end of these. So be great. I know it's not easy, Zoom, but we appreciate it.
Well, no, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Wow. All right. Thanks. That was Josh Denny. Everybody can find him at joshdennycomedy.com. He's got some media up there.
Media, yeah.
All your show dates in there, everything?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, all the dates at joshdennycomedy.com. You find everything there.
None.
There's
all right,
none.
Appreciate it. All right. Let's bring,
thank you, guys.
Wow. And there he goes. That was so worth our $100.
Fasting has been
we will not be filing a chargeback. You won this one, Solstice.
Natural ability to recycle and repair.
Wait, don't read this. Don't listen to this. This is the hypnotizing. Don't read that.
This
All
is
right.
how they get you.
That was wonderful. That was really, what a payoff here today. We didn't expect to have that for today.
Glad
Great stuff. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more on America's favorite Red Bar. We'll see you soon.
We love Red Bar.
We love Red Bar. We'll see you in a sec.